Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Design, Drink, and Dish. My name is John Ryan with Interiors by John Ryan, alongside my co-host.
I'm Wendy Davis with Wendy Lynn Interiors.
And Wendy, our drink is a little not near and dear to your heart today because you are a little under the weather, although you look fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
So we are drinking a hot toddy today without proper mugs because we were very busy.
I know. So when we cheers, it's going to be like, blah.
We are still very active interior designers for those of you who are new here.
Yes.
So we worked before this, we're working after this. So we are at paper cups, but I've never had a hot toddy before. And what's in this?
Here's the coffee.
Tell the people.
A hot toddy. So it's a whiskey.
With not just any whiskey.
Okay,
Wendy
yes.
Davis.
Oh,
this
the
is
Angel's Envy.
Angel's Envy, which I brought specifically for you, so you don't have to pay $70 at the Boca Resort.
Yes, that was episode what? One or two? It was episode one.
1.
Listen to episode 1, guys. Well, thank you for thinking of me for that.
Yes.
And so it's a whiskey, honey, lemon juice, and hot water.
And hot water.
Yes.
And then we called it an adult hot chocolate. It's very delicious.
Yeah.
Cheers to episode number 7.
Yes.
And thank you for not canceling and still being here.
Yeah. Well, I can't promise I'm not going to hack it up. But
No, that's okay. That's okay. Give the people what they want to hear.
Oh, yeah. They want to hear me hack it up.
On that note, we've got some pretty good topics today.
We have great topics today.
All right. So why don't you start us off? What is our topic number 1 for episode 7?
Okay. Topic number 1. Let's talk about design school and what they don't teach you.
A great question. So did you go to design school?
I did.
You did. I did too. And I went to Berkeley College in New Jersey. I have a bachelor's from there in interior design. And I have nothing bad to say about the staff there or my time there.
Or the program itself.
I'm going to dive into the
Okay.
actual program because every interior design school is different. So I'm only speaking for my experience here. And then I do want to jump to yours because I think that's important. 2 different perspectives because maybe you had a different experience than I did. So I loved my professors. I loved the time I had there, the friends that I made. I still speak to some of them. Fantastic. I loved it. Knowing what I know now, being removed from school for the last 7-8 years, I would never, ever go to school for interior design again.
Wow. That is a bold statement.
It's a bold statement. I think it was... In my opinion, I think it was a waste of money.
Okay.
And, it's not cheap. I mean, it's like $80,000 in debt later, here we are. And, what did they teach you? And you know what it was? It was mostly how to use the programs. It was how to use AutoCAD, how to use SketchUp, how to use Lumion, how to use, Rhino and all these other things. And sure, they gave us
helpful.
It is helpful, but there's YouTube. There's, classes that you can pay for that aren't $80,000.
People that I can source it out to like I do.
Exactly. Yeah. That's a great point. There's people all over the world who you can source this stuff out to, So I don't know. I know it depends what you want to do, I guess, or like where in interior design you'd like to, you see yourself.
That's true.
Because some places do require an education. So yes, but I always knew I wanted to work for myself. So I wish someone told me. I don't know if I would have listened to them, though.
I mean, I think that's for any industry, any career, any education. Like what you learn, like the book parts of it is not hands-on practical experience at all.
It's not. And I was always told that. But, you really don't know until you're out there.
You don't know till you know.
Exactly. But they don't teach you, how to deal with an aggressive client. There we go. Let it out.
Sorry, guys.
They don't teach you how to deal with a crazy client. They don't teach you how to get clients. They don't teach you how to budget properly. They don't teach you how to project manage.
Which shame on them because that should be in the curriculum.
It should.
It should be how to launch your business or how to work for someone or how to deal with the vendor, contacts and contracts and all that.
Exactly. Or the process that takes to start a project from beginning to end. Okay, what do you need to do? Let's set up a presentation. How are we going to get our vendors engaged and how to manage them? Because they don't tell you you're essentially a project manager. You're not working on one single part of the house. You're managing every single trade from top to bottom. And you really are one of the head people on the job next to the builder. So people look to you for advice all the time.
You're lucky you shadowed a couple of like interior designers.
Yes.
You could get like that hands-on, practical experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you had just launched, Interiors by John Ryan, straight out of college,
and I'm a great bullshitter. Like I can bullshit my way into anything.
The best of them, right?
Yes, but I mean, they don't prepare you.
No, right.
They
exactly.
really don't.
It's so funny too, because like one of the things that I learned from my window treatment installer was how to measure a wall with a tape measure that's like a very tall, let's just even say 10 feet high, which obviously down here in South Florida, that's not that high.
Right.
But I remember him one day, he's taking his tape measure, he's holding it with his left hand, he's like thumbing it up and like, I guess like creating like a higher arch with the
to
tape
bend, like go
to
all
bend.
the way up the wall.
Exactly,
yeah.
to go up instead of like, I used to like hold the tape measure and then try to balance. This sounds so dumb because this is not a visual thing. So I'm doing all these things visually. And it's like, Wendy, we can only hear you.
Well, I'm going to interject here and say I am so sorry because you've come to my studio 4 times after I told you I was going to get you a laser.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, you're right.
Totally
it's your
forgot.
fault that I'm still doing this.
I take full responsibility.
Yeah, can I please have one?
Yes.
I know.
I'm going to get you 2 now.
I know.
One for the car.
I know.
So you never,
please, exactly. That's where I keep all my little toolkit. And that's true too. Having a little toolkit. I have scissors. I have extra masking tape. I have gloves in there. I have, my little grout samples, my paint samples. Like, did they teach you that at Berkeley College?
They don't tell you what to bring on a job site. Nothing. It was more about creative thinking. Like we did have our studio classes, and they'd be like 4 hours long, whatever. But we'd have to come up with a concept,
right? And
then build off of that. And I was
but
like,
it's all renderings. It's all AutoCAD, right?
And we have to like tell the story of what we were designing.
Blah blah blah.
Everything needed a story.
Nobody fucking wants to hear a story. They want to see a beautiful design. They don't want to hear how you what deep. Dark thoughts.
Yeah, and how are we going to incorporate that into your fucking picture frame? Like
exactly.
No.
I know the story behind it.
The story.
So I'm a little bit opposite from where you were because you knew, I guess, after leaving high school that you wanted to be an interior designer.
Right.
So when I left high school, I went to an AA, just general.
Not
A. I didn't go to AA. I went and got my associates
in arts.
Yes.
Just clarification, because we do drink on the podcast, and I hand selected you. So not.
You're like, oh my God, she's in AA and she's drinking every freaking episode. No, yeah. So I didn't know what I wanted to do, what I wanted to be. So I went into the corporate world for 9 years. And then I was like, oh my God, I feel like a hamster in the wheel, round and round. I hate this. I'm in misery. So I started my business not as Wendy Lynn Interiors. It was called Exquisite Home Staging and Design.
Ooh.
And at the time, not ooh, it sounds good, but nobody could spell exquisite.
That's true. Don't ask me how to spell.
Morons. Are you really?
No, I don't know how to
EXQUISITE. It's a different. So I'm like, oh my God, people can't look me up on the website or Google me. They can't fucking spell exquisite. So then I rebranded myself. But yeah, so I started off doing home stagings for realtors and investors. And then I started getting a lot of interior design clients. So I went back to just like online, accreditation type of thing. No bachelor's or anything like that. But it was globally recognized. But same situation. It didn't teach me anything except for different style roofs in like the different areas of the world and like weird shit.
Most of them teach like not so much interior design, but most of like interior architecture, like structurally how things are built. So that was big in our program. And you said something too nationally recognized. Like our school was CETA accredited, which is like the Council for Interior Design Association. So it's not like it's a bad school. So shame on
that accreditation for not being like, hey, this is what we should. They should revisit.
And,
yeah.
Like real world experience.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, so a bunch of my interns come from Palm Beach State, and they have an excellent interior design program there.
Yeah.
From what I know of when my girls, reach out to me and I see what they do, but they can't measure.
Yeah.
That's
big. We need to measure.
Right. That's a very important part.
Yeah.
Which one of our episodes we were saying, measure twice, cut once,
once.
So
that's a cost. That's, you don't know how to manage. That's like thousands of dollars in mistakes. So
oh my God.
learn how to read a measuring tape, people.
Totally.
That's
And like
you.
literally,
That's you.
yeah, you. So yeah, literally like I have to teach them those like hands-on, like practical things. But yeah, they just, you don't really gain a lot. But
So would you go back to school? Or if you had to do it all over again, yes or no, would you go to
and
college
actually
for interior
get my
design?
bachelor's in interior design? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Me too. Let's cheers to that.
Yeah, let's cheers to that.
But do your research and know what you want to do when you're going through this process or before, like during high school. So make sure, because again, some places might need the college experience.
Yeah.
So know what you want to do before making that decision.
Right. Don't
and
take our
everybody's
advice.
situation is different.
Yes, that's a good caveat. Yes, we're not to blame. Definitely go to school. If your parents want you to go to school for that program,
do it.
Now, going back on schooling, one of my interns, she moved back out to the West Coast. She's from Seattle, and she was going back to get her master's degree in architectural design because her whole end goal is not residential design. It's actually commercial architectural design. The girl is super, super smart. Hanaya, hi.
Yeah. Hi, Hanaya.
Yeah. And so she knew specifically what she wanted to do, you know, and
okay.
So I think that's great that she went above and beyond the bachelor's to do more, and she'll probably need the hands-on experience like everybody did, even when you get your master's,
Exactly.
You know?
Couldn't be me. It's a thought in my head that will never come true.
Right.
All right. Good for us.
So,
Look at that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So topic 2. Let's put my readers on.
Yeah. I knew you were missing something.
I know. No wonder I can't read. Talk about how you charge for your services. Let's dine deeper is what you said.
Oh, did I mistype that?
Yeah.
Way to call me out to all of our millions of listeners out in the world. Thank you, Wendy.
Well, you do love dining, so you were probably
I do.
Yeah. Okay, let's dive deeper into markups and the cost plus model.
Okay. So this is again, with designers, there's no rule book on how to charge for your services, right? So I'm going to start with mine. So what I do is I charge a design fee or a retainer, which is paid upfront before anything can start. Before
even designs are created, before selections are made, before material.
Yeah, before vendors are engaged, everything.
Yep, love that.
So, and
it shows their commitment.
It does. And the way what's included in that is, our time and expertise. Like we didn't go to school and learn all this stuff, whatever. So it's travel time to and from your job site. And again, this is all broken down in like further detail in my contract, but I'm just going like basic here. Yeah. It includes engaging my vendors, putting them on their schedule, putting them on my schedule. It includes your interior design.
Is that how you word it?
drawings.
Is engaging?
Engaging.
Ooh,
I've been saying
instead
that a lot.
Of project
like,
manager.
Yeah.
Instead of project managing, you're engaging
your
vendors.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, that is, yeah.
Yeah, good verb.
Thank you.
I might steal it. Like I stole the established in the year.
Oh, yeah.
I was
the
like, he's going to think I'm psycho. Like this is when we first became friends. And then like I rebranded my logo.
Yes, yeah.
And I remember seeing established in whatever year, 2020 for you, right? 21, yeah. And I told Caroline, who does all like my, marketing stuff, I was like, oh, I like that. I'm like, I'm going to steal from Jonathan. And then I'm like,
it's cool. It's like official.
No, well, thank you for, so I'll still engaging too. Because I like that word.
So we've got, it's the time and expertise, it's the travel time, it's your interior design, drawings, which, depending on your project could be like 30, 40, 50 pages of stuff. It includes your hard finish selections, like me going to select your finishes, your flooring, your plumbing fixtures, your appliances. So there's a lot wrapped up in that. Renderings of certain areas.
A lot of time.
Yeah. And then beyond that is what designers call like a markup or a commission. And some people get like very, people think like designers double dip and this and that, like they're trying to get money from all avenues. And we are, but it's not a bad thing. And I'm going to explain to you why. It's because once we make our selections and once you're ready to proceed with the ordering and like actually getting ready for that final install, that markup, we get what's called designer pricing or like trade pricing, right? So that means we get like anywhere from like 5 to 60% off depending on the vendor. Now, what we do is we buy it for that discounted price, and then we tack on a markup or a commission.
And within that markup, please
Exactly.
explain to them that there are things in there.
Yeah.
Taxes.
There, exactly.
Transport fees.
Yep. So what that comes in, and that varies, but by designer. So I mean, my markup's 25%, but I've heard people like mark it up like 40, 50%, and I'm like, that's a lot.
Little absurd.
That's obsessive.
Right.
Yeah. But why we do that is because, you know, it takes a lot of time to order the product. And now we're essentially taking on the liability of getting that product from the ordering stage to the final install to your house. There's a lot that goes in to that.
The logistics.
Yeah. For just, let's say a lamp, a table lamp, right? I'm ordering that lamp. Now I have to make sure that it gets from them to our warehouse.
In time.
Then
Not damaged.
When it gets to that warehouse, we have to inspect it. We have to make sure it's the right,
color,
product, that the wrong item wasn't sent.
Correct.
Now, when it is, let's say all is well, right? Now we store it there because we're ordering months before, install, ideally, Now we store it. Then we have to schedule the install, which now that lamp has to go from our warehouse to your house, the final destination. There could be damage that happens in the shipping process. So
the delivery process, you mean?
Yeah. There's just so much that goes
There's a lot
into
of
this.
variables. There's a lot of variables.
Yeah,
so,
and the warranty too. Like there's some warranty on some of the products. Let's say, I don't know, paint chips or something. A month after install, client calls us. Now we're responsible for taking care of that.
True.
And so too many logistics. So that's where that comes in, because by the time we get from the engagement stage of hiring the client to the ordering stage, the retainer's gone.
That is very true. I know. You're right. The retainer is gone. Now here comes the real work and everything. So we have to have a buffer. And I just lost my train of thought. This is when my sick brain kicks in. Man, I was going to say something. I kind of explain it to clients too. Do you really want to be drop shipped packages at your front door that could be heavy, wet, dusty, dirty, broken? Then they're still calling us. Then
our clients live busy lives. They might not even be home, and that stuff will be sitting at their front door. That's what I've told them too. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, porch pirates.
I'm not coming in to
You've heard of that
take
expression,
a porch
right?
pirates.
Yeah, right, exactly. So then we're trying to schedule like a 1-day install, or
but then if they get it shipped to their house, who's putting it together?
Yeah, exactly.
Not me.
Right, correct.
My
I know,
back
because
hurts.
then they might not open it to the very end or realize it's damaged. The return thing is expired by that point. There's a lot. It's better for us to handle all that. And it's not the fun part of our job by any means.
God,
It's
no.
actually the most stressful job, is like when returns and exchanges and everything else.
Yeah.
But we have to, buffer that time. And
because we're on these jobs for the better part of a year, maybe longer, maybe 2. If it's a
new build.
A new build.
Yeah.
So by the time that retainer gets run through quick.
Right, very quickly.
So
yeah.
That's why we do it.
Yeah.
And just,
it's
it's
good
important
for you to explain that to everybody.
Yeah. And it's important to ask your designer. They should be very upfront with what it is. And you should ask them like what their process is when it comes to ordering.
Exactly.
Very important question to ask people.
Very important.
Yeah.
Future clients of ours.
I know.
That we want and love.
That we want. Who have houses in Montana and Hamptons.
Yeah, exactly. Hamptons. We're going there.
We need to.
Yeah.
We're manifesting that.
Okay, do it. Okay, so that was a very good explanation. Thank you, Jonathan Ryan.
Yes, you're welcome, Wendy Davis.
So, topic number 3. Talk about install day. Okay. Talk about that day when everything comes together. Okay, and the struggles that come with it.
Install. Didn't you just come from one?
I did.
Why don't you start us off with this?
I am not dressed up as I usually am, because I literally just came from an install that is in the works still, because through different vendors and trades, and everybody's just wrapping up things. But I didn't even tell you about this one. And this goes back to a couple episodes when we were talking about dye lots.
Yes.
So these giant 10 by 13 area rugs.
Okay.
I ordered 2 of them. Same exact rug.
You just posted this.
I did.
I saw it. Loved it. Beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
but did you see that there was a color differentiation in between the
I
rugs?
didn't, probably because it was on a screen.
Okay. Well, it's not hugely noticeable, but once I saw it and then I said, Hannah, I was like, do you see what I see? And she's like, yeah. So once you see it, you can't unsee it. But basically, I ordered 2 of the same exact rugs, same exact size. They are made to order, which means they were
not returnable.
No, they are returnable because
but something like that happens.
I'm just saying, like the dye lot is completely not drastically changed.
Right.
Different.
We have good eyes.
We do.
It's just, these are the things that, people expect from us.
Totally. And I want it perfect for my client. And I'm not trying to sweep like little things under the rug. I immediately told her, I said, I don't know if you can see in my pictures. This morning I was on a FaceTime with her and I said, now can you kind of see? She's like, oh yeah. So one is the color that we want, which is like neutrals, taupees, greiges. The other rug slightly has like a mauvey pink undertone within the neutrals and the greiges. And if anybody doesn't know what greige is, it's a mixture of gray and beige. It's we haven't said that word in a while. Yeah, because grays are out.
So out.
But this is more so taupey and rustic brownish. Anyway, but so now I need to go back to the vendor and say, hey, I ordered these. They were shipped at the same time.
Ordered at the same
time. Manufactured at the same time.
They're custom rugs. There's no reason why they should have been that way.
And so guess what? Which one are they going to send me as the replacement?
Right.
So now I got to keep both of them until they send. I want 2 new ones.
You have to.
Right.
You have to.
Otherwise, it's going to be like a trifecta of like, holy shit. Like, so I want 2 new ones. And so it's just a struggle. It's not the end of the world, but it's a little hiccup.
But this is what happens. The clients think that install day, well, for them, it's great.
Yeah, they just walk in and they see it and they're like, oh my God, you're amazing. And they cry. Some of my clients have cried.
I had a client cry today.
Really?
I did.
I didn't even know that you did it install.
Well, I didn't. I brought the painters in.
Aww.
And she already loved her house broke down because it's been so long.
What
and she's like,
color
it's finally
did she
starting.
Have? Oh. They didn't even finish.
They had a whole renovation done, and it was a disaster, apparently.
Not through you, obviously.
Not through me.
Okay.
And they had, like, white walls, white floor, white everything. They had, like, the Home Depot special. So we just put, like, 1 roll of paint on the wall, and she broke down.
Oh, my God.
I was like, you're so cute.
Yay.
I know. Love that. But back to the point here. For the clients, install days, fantastic. They're on cloud 9, right? For us, we lose sleep the night before an install.
Yeah.
We don't sleep well because it is the most stressful fucking day of the entire process.
Yes, it is.
It is, because now we're managing. First of all, when stuff gets shipped to the warehouse, we don't see it because we're paying the warehouse to inspect, to open it, and store. So when stuff
putting
comes,
our trust in them.
our trust in our receiving warehouse.
Yes.
So and we're all human. Sometimes things get missed. Sometimes things come broken. And then that's when all the problems just descend upon you on one day.
They surface.
I start to sweat. I lose like 100 pounds, and I'm like, oh my God. I don't even come dressed. I come in sandals, shirt, and a t-shirt.
Yeah, because you're ready to wet. Not
wet.
wet. I was gonna say work and sweat.
Work and sweat.
You're wet. I'm not okay.
So yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's not
good
fun.
Day for us.
And I've learned not to have the client come.
Be there.
Definitely not be there.
Yes.
Definitely not be there on install day. And give you like definitely till the end of the day, maybe through the next day.
Yeah.
If they live out into another house.
It's true. And the reason why we do that is because, clients want to be a part of it.
Yeah, they do.
And they stand over me, they stand over the vendors.
I know.
And they can't see the overall vision. And I'm just want to push them away and be like, just come back in a few hours.
It's not allowed. And we should incorporate that in our contracts saying on install day, you're not.
Get out.
Yeah.
In the nicest way possible.
Yeah. I have my big install tomorrow there.
Do you? So you're not sleeping tonight?
You know what? I can't stress about things that are out of my control. And what
a great thing to say.
Yeah.
You inspired the fuck out of me just now.
Yeah. Well, I'm older than you and I'm much more calmer. I mean, not that
No, you're right. You're right. I am not calm.
An older mind, you don't sweat the small things. I have a daughter, I have a husband, so but no, I think that when the issues arise, the best thing to do is rip it off like a Band-Aid and start telling your client. And in the grand scheme of things, if the custom thing is damaged because it's on transit, then we'll figure it out.
Got it.
Yeah. So.
All right. I'm glad we both stress on install days. I'm not.
Oh, I
it's
do.
Not just me.
And it's such a long day too. And my install team, my warehouse and everything, I even talked to the owner yesterday. His name's Frank, and I talked to him on a couple days before, and I was asking him, I'm like, Frank, how many guys are you sending me? You know, they'll have like a huge ass truck filled to the brim, and he's sending me 3 people. I'm like, dude, this is
we need like 80.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So he did. He's like, oh, I'm sending 3. I'm like, Frank, come on, you know, right. So sometimes I've had it where I'll just have my handyman there too, just to get like extra hands. And like, I don't want to be there for 6 hours, you know?
No.
Freaking set it up, put it up.
I just had a thought.
Yeah.
I want you here on my next install.
You want me on your next install?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to tag team this.
Okay.
I think we should do that for each other because I'm going on one of yours soon.
Well, and you can come tomorrow if you want to Broken Sound.
Ooh, maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
Why don't you
Good
pop
for
in?
us.
Pop in. I'm going to be there all day.
I might. I'll bring lunch.
Oh, I would love that.
And a beverage.
Oh my God, I can't drink.
In a thermos. Nobody will know.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I really won't be sweating the small things.
Thermos anymore?
Yeah, a thermos. Yeah, exactly. What are we in kindergarten?
Thermos.
Let me bring my thermos.
So we have a vendor shout out.
God, it's the time. It goes so quick.
It does go quick.
I know. Maybe I will
Cheers.
hang out for another.
Yeah, you should.
Another sesh.
You should. Who's your vendor shout out?
My vendor shout out, which I was just there on site, and upon driving here, I'm like, that's who my vendor shout out is going to be. So it's J. Lee Electricians. So John Lee is
John Lee. I had a J. Lynn Electric, but this is J. Lee.
Yeah, J. Lee.
Okay.
You think of J. Lynn?
J. Lynn.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That could be
dicey.
Confusing with electrical people.
J. Lee.
So he is so talented, so on top of things. It's not a one-man band. He has his crew. They come with the scaffolding. I was there yesterday, and like, you know, this, I don't know, 24 tiered drop down little chandelier.
Oh, wow. Oh, is that the one with the stone, the gems looking thing?
It is.
You posted that.
Okay.
Beautiful project.
Well, thank you. That was round 3 of the original configuration.
Because the height differences and all that?
Yeah. So the length, the drop down length, at first I was like, oh, make them all 70 inches from the floor to the bottom of the little pendants, if you want to call them. And then I was like, you know what? That just looks too blocky and straight. So I said, okay, why don't you irregular every other one? So then they did that, came back like 30 minutes later. I'm like, that still just looks like too, like we need something else.
A lot of time on, you need to spend a couple of hours doing like something like this.
Exactly.
And a lot of moving parts.
And if the ceilings are 18-foot high ceilings at this house,
so someone's up on scaffolding, holding shit up like this.
And they're just so delightful. And they're like, yeah, Wendy.
They don't get pissed?
No.
Because electricians are like notorious for like
they are all calm. John himself is like the calmest dude ever. We should have him on here.
Let's do it.
He'd be so fun because he listens to us. Hi, John.
Does he drink or is it a mocktail? Okay,
good. No, I think so. And if not, then he's at liberty to drink his mocktail.
Yes. No mocktails for hot toddies.
It won't
work.
Do its power. Yeah. So anyway, I could brag on and on and on, but they're awesome. They're the real deal. They work with interior designers, builders, and
are they out of Boca or Delray?
I think they are out of Delray or Boca.
Okay. Well, if they're not, they work there. So
yeah, I mean, they always just go to job sites. So, but they're meticulous.
We need
very
more good
professional
electricians.
We do.
We need a lot, not like good in the sense of like doing their job, but exactly like patience and understanding and whatever. We understand time is money, but like, you know, a lot goes into this.
He charges per job.
Oh, good.
Because I think he knows. Because I think he knows like how long these huge chandeliers take to put up, and they're all in 1,000 pieces, and they all, you know. So he's the best. The bunk beds that we're doing, he just even kind of created like a couple other like scenarios, like, you know, LED for the steps going up, and exciting. LED like in the boxed like
the little niche in there.
Yeah, the niche. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
cool.
Anyway, so
all right.
Well,
so hi, cool. John.
Yeah, hi, John. Yeah. Okay. All right.
So we have a question from the audience.
Yes. Okay.
And what is our question today?
All right, Jonathan Ryan. What is it? What is it really like to present a design and have it? Oh, what's it like presenting a design and getting it rejected? Having it get rejected?
Sad.
Sad, yeah.
Definitely sad. But part of what we do, I mean, as good as we like to think we are, we're never gonna, hit the nail on the head 100%.
Every time.
100% of the time.
Right.
But when we don't, you can't take things personally here. So, and I always say, like, before I always sit down and do a presentation with my clients, I'm always saying to them, you cannot offend me. I need you to be honest, brutally honest as possible, because it's only going to help you. It's going to help me. It's going to keep things moving quick. So people may love it 100%. People may hate it 100%, or there might be little tweaks we have to do.
That's best case scenario. There's little tweaks.
Exactly.
Worst case is that they hate everything.
Typically, I mean, I've had one job a couple years ago where they just looked at it and you can just see it on their face that they just checked out.
Oh God.
And so he let me go through the entire presentation. And as soon as I was done, and I've realized it's slide like 2. And I'm like, because then you start to stutter.
Reacting?
Oh, they weren't even, they were the lowest reactors.
Right.
And so like now I'm sweating because I'm knowing what's happening. And I'm like, how am I going to sell this now?
Yeah. Right.
And at the end of it, he just goes, I really just think you missed the mark.
Oh God.
And I was like, fuck. But I was like, okay, it's not a problem. This happens not often, but I'm going to meet you next week with a whole new presentation.
Okay.
And
Tell
I came,
us how that was.
I did, and they loved it.
Okay.
But so that's why.
Where do you think you needed to pivot from the original one?
I think it was
color
more
tones or.
So I think it was a little bit of both, because I tell my clients, give me like a couple images. We've talked about this, and then, but I didn't dive deep into like what they wanted, like what style, I guess, because everything was, mishmashed, whatever. But so I think it was a little bit of their fault, my fault for not like actually telling me like things, but then I didn't ask. So I don't know, but it was the style they wanted. I think I was leaning more towards more modern. They wanted a little more like
traditional,
not traditional, just like nautical. Yeah, which was a little thing out of like left field. But
okay.
We got there.
Good.
But it's not good. I mean, not you. I'm just saying it's not good when that happens.
It's never fun when that happens.
But you have to do it.
Yeah, exactly. I have had that too. And unlike you, I give my clients like 3 to 5
one and done.
Right. So Jonathan gives one design, which is great, and if you nail it, great.
Yeah.
Maybe I give them too many options. Who knows? But yeah, I always say the same thing. I said, you're not going to hurt my feelings. If you don't like it, just tell me. So
I watched you in action, actually. Remember when you presented in Montana?
Oh yeah. Did you like the action? Yeah.
Loved
good. I'm glad to impress. And I'm glad that they liked everything.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they selected what they liked, because that client, we're going to Montana next week, because that client would not have done well if I would have just given her one design.
For sure. And that's a good point too. You got to, your clients.
Yeah. You know your clients. Exactly. Yeah. Now, some of them I do one design. My Airbnb client, he doesn't get options, because he knows me so well. He knows my aesthetic, blah, blah, blah. So he just trusts that whatever. And then if there is like I know. Ones. Hi, Chris. You're awesome.
Hi, Chris.
We should have him on too, because he's an investor.
Yes.
That has 8 Airbnbs locally, and he.
That'd be a great episode.
Yeah, that would be.
And
let's.
What to look for when you design them, and.
Yeah, we should have that. Yep. Cool.
All right. Cool.
Okay. Well, send off.
So I actually don't have a send off. I know.
No.
I
forgot.
My gosh. I was so
looking
busy.
forward to your ChatGPT send off.
And don't ask me to.
And I was gonna say, and we are not that creative on the spot.
So we'll just say thanks for listening.
Yeah,
and
thanks for our listeners. We love you.
All wish Wendy a
speedy recovery.
Before we leave for Montana.
Before our trip. Okay.
Yeah.
Cheers. Love you.
Bye.